Okay, lovely. So finding a comfortable seat for you. So it might be that you're on your knees, and wherever you are, let those sit bones sink down into the mat. If you're sitting cross-legged, knees heavy, falling out to the sides. Keep the spine nice and long, though. Draw the belly in gently and just tuck the tailbone so that those sit bones really glue down into the mat. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears, lengthen the neck. Soften the jaw. Relax the cheeks. And then see if you can soften that place between the eyebrows. And begin to bring your attention to your breath. So as you close your eyes here, or soften your gaze, take some nice deep inhales and exhales all the way to the base of the belly. Feel that breath move around all parts of the body, all the way down to the feet, all the way along to the fingertips. Slowly exhaling. So we're not holding any attention or focus or stress, but over the breath, concentration. We're just letting it flow naturally in and out of the body. But as you bring your attention to that breath, as it enters and leaves the body, we're quietening down the mind, letting go of any thoughts or feelings that aren't going to serve us in your practice tonight. Taking a few more rounds of breath here, finding length as you inhale. Softening those sit bones down as you exhale. And just take this last round of breath here to focus on why you arrived on your mat tonight. So what are you hoping to get out of your practice? Notice how you're feeling right now at the beginning of your flow. Bringing hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a big inhale. Exhale, side out. And then flicker open the eyes if they're closed. Interlace the fingers and then press the palms away from you. Arch through the spine, maybe draw chin to chest. And draw that belly in. As you inhale, reach those hands up towards the sky. Press the palms up to the ceiling. Keep drawing the belly and spine nice and long. Exhale here. Shoulders drop down away from the ears, neck nice and long. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your right hand down, left hand leans over, getting a deep stretch on the left side. You might drop down to your elbow, you might stay up on your hand. If you need a bit more, slide the fingertips away from you. Just make sure we're keeping that chest open, sit bones glued to the mat. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, drop that left hand down and reach the fingertips over towards the right side. Sit bones stay on the mat. Lengthen the spine, look forward, inhale. As you exhale, maybe fold a bit deeper. Stretching through the spine, walk the fingertips to center, reaching those arms forward, send the hips back. Wave that spine up, glance up, inhale. As you exhale, chest towards the floor. Walk those fingertips over towards the left side now. Keep the sit bones glued down. Find that stretch from the right hip to the right fingertips. And then walking that left hand down to the mat. Take the right arm up towards the sky. Find that stretch on the other side. Lean over. Again, drop to the elbow if it's there for you. Draw that top shoulder back. Sit bones glued down. Belly draws in. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come all the way back up to center. Just uncross cross the other way. And then sit bones glued down. We'll do the same again. So interlace the fingers, press the knuckles away from you, round through the spine, draw the belly in. As you exhale, press the hands away from you. And then inhale, reach those palms up towards the sky. Spine long, belly in, shoulders down. Stay for the breath here. As you exhale, right hand down, left hand over, lean over. Open that chest, draw left shoulder back, inhale. As you exhale, take that left hand down, reach the fingertips over towards the right side. Long through the spine, hips sink back. Stay on the fingertips here if you need. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, fold forward. Walk the fingertips through center. Couple of breaths here. Really drawing your heart forward as you breathe in, hips back, and then melt the chest a little bit more to the mat as you exhale. Breathe in here. Find length as you exhale. Walk the hands over towards the left side. Sit bones glued down. Chest lengthens as you inhale. Draw it forward. Exhale. Stay here. And then walking all the way to the left side, left hand down, elbow down, your choice, right arm reaches up and over, find that side stretch. Draw that top shoulder back, inhale, come all the way up, exhale, both hands down to the mat. So you can stay with hands on the mat here, next to your hips, or walk your hands back, fingertips pointing forward, and come onto the palms of your hands. If you want a bit more of a wrist stretch, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, lift the chest, and then maybe drop the chin or head back so the chin lifts up towards the sky. Just go with what feels good for you. Take a few breaths here. Maybe bringing lips and teeth together for a deeper stretch. Bottom teeth over top teeth. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release. Come back to center. We're going to take the soles of the feet onto the mat in front of you. Turn space this way. Okay, so soles of the feet are on the mat. Okay, we're going to stay here for an inhale. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Draw that belly in. See if you can get your spine nice and long. As you exhale, we're going to take the arms forward, draw the weight back into the sit bones, and lift the feet off the mat. We're coming into a boat pose to begin with, just to warm up through the core. You can flex the feet up and point them forward, warming up through the ankles, keeping that core in, lift the chest, shoulders down. Good, take a couple of breaths here. One more inhale. As you exhale, we're going to draw the knees towards the chest and rock all the way back. Taking a few rock and rolls through the spine or along the spine. If it feels good for you, you can take a pause in Halasana, maybe stretching the legs out behind you. Just do what feels good. So it might be too early to take your Halasana. Depends how you're feeling in your spine. Press the heels back. So getting a little stretch down the backs of the legs. A few more like this, up and down. And then come back, feet onto the mat. Okay, place the hands next to your hips. We're going to rock forward, come up onto the tiptoes, and then lift the hips up and back. We're coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana. So first forward fold here, you can grab opposite elbows and take ragdoll if you wish. Keep a bend in your knees if your legs are tight here, maybe back to the hamstrings are quite tight. So keep a bend in the knees if you need to. Spread the weight evenly through those feet. Let the head be heavy. Okay, relaxing the hands down to the mat. We'll take a halfway lift, draw hands to shins, squeeze shoulder blades together at the back, draw the belly in and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, fold forward. We're going to do that 2 more times. As you inhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift the belly, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. This time we stay. Option to keep hands onto your shins or take your arms out wide. Bring your thumbs to the center of your hands. Clasp your fingers over so you form a fist. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades behind you, but press your knuckles away from you, almost like you're trying to punch either side of the wall. Draw that belly in, lift the chest. You might find a deeper stretch here down the backs of the legs. Take a breath here. As you exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Okay, come up onto the tiptoes. Lift the heels. You're going to stay here, or you can lower the heels if you need as you come into a lifted heel chair pose. So you're going to bend the knees, look forward, keep lifting the belly, and reach the arms up towards the sky. So if you need to lower the heels, you can. It's time to warm up through the legs. Lift the belly away from the thighs, take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower the heels down if they're not there already. Chair pose, knees wide, take an inhale. As you exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold. Take the hands behind the back, squeeze the palms together. Lift the hands up towards the sky, knuckles press to the ceiling. As you exhale, maybe you draw those arms a little further forward and relax the head. Stay here or play around with this pose, then right knee, maybe drop right shoulder to right knee, taking a little twist. And then over to the other side, left knee, left shoulder. Take an inhale back at center as you exhale, hands down towards the mat. Once again, heels lift, come up onto the tiptoes, lift the belly. As you exhale, sit the hips down, lift the chest, and come into your chair pose. Wobbly, wobbly. Take an inhale, lift the belly. As you exhale, this time we're going to rise all the way up to standing. Stay on those tiptoes if you can. Lengthen through the spine, inhale. As you exhale, hands to heart center, heels lower down. Walk the feet together, big toes to touch, slight gap between the heels. Samasthiti. You can close the eyes here if you wish. Take a couple of breaths. Check in with your practice. One more breath here. Breathe deeply into the base of the belly. Exhale, side out. Urdhva root through the feet, sweep the arms to the sky, gaze up. As you exhale, lift the belly, hands through heart center, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, hands to the shins, or fingertips to the mat, flat back. As you exhale, fold, and then step your right foot, then your left into a high plank. Press the heels back, crown of the head draws forward. Lift the belly, tuck the hips so they're trying to touch the lower ribs here, so really drawing that belly in. Lift the backs of the knees towards the sky, take a breath here. As you exhale, lower the knees, squeeze elbows in, chest and chin into the mat. Untuck the toes, lower the hips. Cobra, inhale, draw shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes. Press into the hands, come to the knees, and then lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in this first downward facing dog. So pedaling out the feet. Maybe walking your dog out a little bit here. And that lovely stretch all the way down the back of the body. And then finding stillness. Glance forward, are your hands spread nice and wide? Are they shoulder width distance? Can you roll the triceps under? So imagine you're spinning that pinky finger forward if you are in a high lunge, for example, or rooting down more through that pinky finger than your other fingers. So then you're able to draw those shoulders back to the hips. Take a bend in the knees to lift the tailbone a little higher. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Look forward. Take baby steps all the way to the top of the mat. Finding your Uttanasana forward fold. We're going to move a little quicker now. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, inhale. All the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lift the belly, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold, step left, then right to the back of the mat. Find your plank pose for an inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, all the way down. Untuck the toes, lower the hips, cobra, inhale. Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes. Press into the hands, high plank or knees. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lovely. So again, keeping that bend in the knees if you need to. Lift those sit bones, lift that tailbone higher. Pressing chest and belly back towards your thighs. Evenly pressing through hands and feet. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. As you exhale, take baby steps, or maybe you bend the knees and jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold. We'll do one more round of Surya Namaskara. Root to rise, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. With your own breath, in your own time, off you go. We'll start together, inhale. And move through your flow, meeting downward facing dog. Beautiful, moving with your breath. Take an inhale and an exhale. Right leg lifts on an inhale. Lead with that heel, keep the hips nice and square. Root through both hands evenly. As you exhale, bend the knee and open up those hips. So squeeze the left hip under to the center line of your mat. Draw that right knee back. Take a few rolls of that right ankle. One way, then the other. Take an inhale here, squeeze that knee a little higher. As you exhale, look forward. Step right foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Lower the back knee down, untuck the toes and sweep the hands to the sky for your low lunge. Firmly press through the top edge of that back foot, sole of the front foot. Tuck the tailbone, lift the belly, lift the chest. Take an inhale, maybe sink a little deeper if you wish. Take a back bend here. As you exhale, bring your hands into those fists again and take your arms out to the side. We're going to send the hips back. Option to stay with arms out, or if you need to bring your fingertips down, you can. into your half split. So lift the toes on the right side, press through the heel and lean the torso forward. So a little balance here as well. Staying here for an inhale, really squeeze those shoulder blades together at the back. As you exhale, plant the right foot down again, sweep the hands towards the sky, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, and then sweep that right leg high again. Inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, look forward again, step the right foot in between the hands, top of the mat. Lower the left knee down. We're going to take that left foot behind you, lengthen the right leg, toes towards the long edge of your mat. We're in our Parigasana engaged pose. Take your left hand down to the mat, right hand reaches up towards the sky. This is our supported side plank. Okay, take an inhale. As you exhale, take right hand towards the back edge of your mat, finding that stretch all the way from the edge of that right foot to the fingertips on the right side. Draw that belly in. You need core strength here to draw you up. As you inhale, come back up, shoulders over hips. As you exhale, right hand down, slides down that right leg, left hand up and over. Inhale here as you exhale all the way back, left hand down, right hand up. So really using core strength to move in this pose. One more, inhale, come up, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Back in our side plank. Stay here in your side plank, or if you want to extend your left leg, bring it in front of the right, sit those feet, and squeeze the left side body as you lift the hips high towards the sky. Take a breath here. As you exhale, take right hand down, left knee stays on the mat if you were there, left knee drops if you weren't. So we're facing the back of the mat, hands under shoulders, left knee bent, right leg is behind you. You're going to lift the right leg and squeeze the glutes. We're in a tabletop, right leg extended. Left arm extends out in front of you if you're there. Keep drawing that belly in. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee and reach that left hand around to grab the top edge of that right foot. Kick into the hand as you take a little back bend here. If you can't quite grab the foot, that's fine. Just go for the motion of reaching back and lifting the chest. Get that lovely little arch in the back. Good, take a breath. As you exhale, release left hand down, right leg to the back of the mat, toes down. And then we're coming to three-legged dog, left leg lifts. So right leg stays down, left leg sweeps high, facing towards the back of the mat. Bend the left knee and squeeze right hip under. So we're in our three-legged dog on the other side. Roll the left ankle a few times one way, and then the other. Good, take one more breath here. As you exhale, look forward, step left foot in between the hands, top of the mat. Lower the right knee down and tuck the toes and sweep the hands high for your low lunge. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Tucking tailbone under. Drawing belly in, pressing through top. Sole of top foot, left foot. And the top of your right foot. Shoulders relax down, take an inhale. Make your hands into a fist as you exhale, take the arms out wide and sit the hips back. Torso leans forward over your left leg, left toes towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. If you need to drop your fingers to the mat, you can. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, come back to your low lunge, sweep the hands up, breathe in. Exhale, hands down to the mat, tuck the right toes, three-legged dog, left leg sweeps high, breathe in. As you exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat once again. Drop the right knee down and then spin it behind you. We're coming into our side plank gate pose on the other side. So you're going to take your left toes to face the front, the long edge of your mat. Right knee is down. Arms out long, take right hand down to the mat, left hand towards the sky. Breathe here. As you exhale, lift yourself up, left hand slides around left leg, right arm up and over. Really draw that belly in, strong core. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, come up, left hand down, right hand up. One more, inhale. As you exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Stay here in this supported side plank or take right foot in front of left. Scissor those legs. Squeeze the right side body. Spread the fingers on the right side. Take a breath here. As you exhale, take left hand down, right knee drops to the mat if it's not there already. We're in our tabletop pose, right knee down, left leg will lift. Squeeze the glute on the left side. Belly draws up. Right arm extends if you wish. Stay for the inhale. As you exhale, bend that left knee. Reach around to grab the top edge of that foot. Press into the hand, lift the chest. Lift the belly, take an inhale. As you exhale, release left foot to the back of the mat, right hand comes down. Tuck the toes, and this time we're just coming into downward facing dog. So lift the hips up and back facing the front of the mat, pedal the feet. Take an inhale and an exhale. Okay, we're going to flow that sequence a little bit quicker this time. So when you're ready, right leg sweeps high, inhale. Bend the right knee and open up the hip. Squeeze left hip under, right hip draws back. Take a big circle this time with your right knee, one way. And then the other. Inhale here. As you exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat. Drop left knee down, rise up into your low lunge, breathe in. As you exhale, arms out wide into fists, lean forward, right toes flex up. Inhale, sweep the hands high, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, tuck the left toes, sweep right leg high, three-legged dog, press into the hands. Exhale, look forward, step right foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee, bring that foot behind you, and come into your gate pose, arms out wide. Inhale here, right leg is extended. As you exhale, left hand down, right hand up, just once each side. Inhale, draw that belly in, see if the core strength can lift you up. Right hand down, left hand up. Breathe here. Exhale, side plank, knee down, or extend that left leg forward for a little challenge. Squeeze the left side body, inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Lift the right leg into your tabletop. Left arm extends, inhale. Bend the right knee, reach around to grab the top of that foot. Squeeze the two together as you open through the chest. Extend left arm, right leg. Exhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Press into the hands, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open up the hips. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Take big circles with your left knee one way. And then the other. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, drop the right knee. Rise up, low lunge, breathe in. Exhale, arms out wide, fold forward, left leg extend. Rise up, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, tuck the back toes, three-legged dog. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat. take that foot behind the knee. And windmill, open the arms into your gate pose. Left leg extends. Inhale here, exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Use the core strength to breathe in and draw you up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. Inhale back to center, exhale, side plank. Stay with right knee down or press that right foot to the front. Balance here, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Left leg lifts, right arm extends. Draw that belly in, take a breath here. Exhale, reach around, grab the top of that back foot. Lift the chest, lift the belly. Exhale, extend, and drop left foot to the back of the mat. Step back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. Exhale. Your choice, stay in your downward facing dog or roll forward into a high plank. Take a vinyasa, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog or cobra. And we'll meet back downward facing dog. Shaking out the head. Dropping to the knees if you need a few breaths. We're just going to flow that once more. We're going to add on a couple of poses, a couple of balances. So listen out for those changes. We'll have to challenge the brain here as well as the body. Okay, when you're ready, coming back to your down dog. Just go with what suits your body, your practice. If there's a pose you're not quite getting into, just stick with the first option and know that's right for you today. When you're ready, right leg lifts high. Inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hips. And we're going to stay here in your three-legged dog. If you wish, or come forward, shoulders over wrists. Flip your dog, right toes, tap the mat. Press into the back heel. As you lift the hips, open the heart. Take your gaze to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way back to your three-legged dog. If you flipped, breathe in. Exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat. Drop the left knee down, rise up into your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, arms wide, chest draws forward. Fold. Inhale, breathe in, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, tuck the back toes, three-legged dog, sweep that right leg high. Look forward, step forward, top of the mat. Drop the knee, take left foot behind knee, and windmill, open the arms into your gate pose. Breathe here. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. And over. Inhale, draw that belly in as you rise up. And over. Inhale back to center, exhale, side plank, left hand down. Maybe you take left foot and press it to the side of your mat. Float that bottom leg. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Tabletop, right leg floats up, left arm reaches forward. Bend the knee and reach around to grab the top of that back foot. Lift the belly, lift the chest, inhale. As you exhale, come back, extend. Right toes to the back of the mat. Left leg sweeps high. Here's the change. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Round the back foot, we're coming into warrior one. So left foot is forward, right foot back. Sweep the arms high. So squaring off the hips here, rooting through the back edge of that right foot. You can even bring hands to your hips here if you wish, and really press that right hip forward with the base of your hand on your right hip, and draw your left hip back. Notice how you need to square them off here. Lift the belly, lift the chest, breathe in. As you exhale, lean the torso forward and sweep the arms behind you, aeroplane arms. Lift the back heel into our lunge position. We're going to bring the weight into the left foot. Kick into that back leg as you float it high. Warrior 3 with our aeroplane arms. So we're lifting the belly and chest, kicking through the back heel. Strong through that standing leg, spread the toes, take an inhale here. As you exhale, lightly bend that left knee as you draw the right knee up towards your chest. Bring your hands around the right knee and squeeze it towards your chest. Lovely. Tree pose, left hand to your left hip. Take your right knee out wide. And then when you're ready, bring the sole of that right foot either to the thigh or shin, or maybe toes tap to the floor on that left leg. What we don't want is foot on the knee, so just either below or above. Beautiful. So find something to focus on. Squeeze that thigh and foot together. Maybe bring hands to heart center. Squeeze right knee back behind you. Imagine someone's got their hand on that knee and they're drawing it back, but you're trying to keep your hips square. Option to take hands up towards the sky. Maybe you float those fingertips, wiggle them. Maybe you sway in the breeze. Really nice. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, draw right knee towards your chest. And then we're going to slowly go back through Warrior 3. Extend that right leg back. Tap the toes down to the back of the mat. Hands frame the left foot. Sweep that left leg high into your three-legged dog. Bend the left knee and open up those hips. So we can stay here, or again, draw yourself forward, shoulders over the wrists. Maybe you flip your dog this side, tap the left toes down, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, open through that chest. Inhale, exhale, come all the way back to your three-legged dog. Stay here for the inhale. Exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat. Ground the right or lower the right knee down. Sweep the hands high, low lunge. Exhale, arms wide, straighten through left leg and fold. We shoulder blades together. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale, hands down, tuck the back toes, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Right knee down, take that foot behind the right knee, and windmill open the arms. Eight pose. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Draw that belly in. Inhale, exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, side plank. Option to extend right foot. Float it forward. Squeeze that right side body. Inhale, exhale, right knee down, left hand down. Tabletop, extend right arm, left leg. Bend the left knee, reach around, grab the top of that foot and open through the chest. Draw the belly in, inhale. Exhale, come back. Drop the left foot down, hand down. Sweep the right foot high this time, three-legged dog. As you exhale, look forward, step forward. Warrior 1. Ground that left foot. Rise up. And we're here for a few breaths. So again, squaring off those hips. Really use that heel of your hand on the left hip to press it forward and draw that right hip back. Shoulders soft. Even weight through both feet. Take an inhale. As you exhale, arms wide, and then behind you as you fold your torso forward. Lift the belly. Really send energy back through those fingertips as you lift onto the left toes, or lift the left heel, and then weight into that right foot as you float forward into your warrior three aeroplane arms. So spread the toes on that right side, lift the belly, lift the chest. Good, stay here for an inhale. As you exhale, slowly come up, left knee to the chest, and breathe in. Right hand to right hip, open that left knee, tree pose on the other side. So sole of the foot presses to the inner thigh or shin on that right leg, or tap the toes down next to the ankle. Find something to focus on. Don't hold your breath. Maybe you float those arms up. Or any other hand variation you have. Really press sole of the foot, inner thigh together. Find that center line. If you keep the two pressing together, maybe you take some movement with your arms, your head. Foot and thigh don't move. Okay, take an inhale. Exhale, left knee back to center. Inhale here and then float left leg back. Find your warrior three, lifting belly and chest. Slowly step left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Frame the right foot out. And then step back into your high plank. Option to move through a vinyasa or straight downward facing dog. Exhale. Okay, well done guys. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Just some little calf stretches here from our downward facing dog. You're going to walk if your heels touch the ground already in your downward facing dog, just stay where you are. If they don't, just walk your feet a little bit closer towards your hands until your heels are able to lower down. Bring the right foot more to the center of your mat and sweep the left leg high. You can always take a little bend in that left knee if it's too much to power through left leg as well. You're going to keep the right heel on the ground as you just ever so slightly bend your right knee until you get that stretch in the right calf. And then maybe you open up again, stretch, and then bend. And stretch. And bend. So you're just working through that little calf stretch here, trying to press right heel down as you bend that right knee. Just do one more on this side. And slowly lower left leg down. We're going to do the same on the other side. So left heel is on the mat. Make sure left heel is on the mat. Right leg sweeps high. Bend the knee if you want to. And then with that heel still grounded, spread the toes on the left side. See if you can just bend that knee slightly. Maybe taking a few pulses and stretch. And bend. And stretch. One more here. Inhale. As you exhale, start to walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Finding your forward fold. And you might find that with that little calf stretch there, if you just bring the weight ever so slightly into the balls of your feet rather than to your heels, You can feel that stretch deepen all the way from your hamstrings further down to your calves. Really spreading those toes. And bending those knees will draw the weight up. So we roll one vertebra at a time. Coming into our final balancing pose here into dancers. So we've done a little setup for that in our tabletop pose with our clasp behind. So just again, stop where you feel comfortable in this pose. Sweep the arms towards the sky as you inhale. Leave your left arm up. Exhale, drop your right hand down towards your right side. Bend the right knee, flex the foot, and reach around for the inside edge of that foot with your right hand. Keep the knees together, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in just for this first breath. As you exhale, kick into the right hand. And keeping that bicep up by your left ear, we're going to start to tilt from the pelvis forward. So rather than drawing that chest forward, think about it going up towards the sky. So we're getting that bend, that lovely arch in the back. Beautiful. Spread the toes on the left side. Really lift that belly. That's where you're going to find your balance here in that strong core. It's okay if you just stay even with your upright position, knees together, and gently kick into that right hand. One more breath wherever you are. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly come back to center. And then you're going to bring right knee towards the chest, hands to your heart. Step the right foot now, just a few feet behind the left. We're setting up for pyramid pose. So a couple of options. You can have hands behind you, clasp opposite elbows. You can stay with hands at heart center, or take reverse prayer behind the back. Just go with what feels comfortable to you. So imagine you're trying to squeeze your fingers, if you're in reverse prayer, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift the belly and chest as you inhale. As you exhale, with your hips square, you're going to fold the torso forward. Keep your gaze towards the top of your mat. Long through the neck. And then just pause where you need to here. Try to keep both heels on the mat if you can't, if your back heel starts to lift, just walk that back foot in slightly. And maybe take your feet wider if it's too much on your hips with the feet narrow. Stay long through the spine as you inhale. Fold a little deeper as you exhale, lifting the belly and folding from those hips. Press down evenly through both big toe knuckles. When you're ready, start to come up as you inhale. Lead with that chest. And release the arms, exhale, step that right foot forward and just shake it out a few breaths here before we do the same on the other side. So dancer's pose, feet hip width distance, sweep the arms high, inhale. Lead the right arm up as you exhale, left hand down, spin the palm out, bend the left knee and reach around for the inside edge of that foot. Flex the foot, knees together, tuck the hips. Forward, belly lift. Stay here. Or when you're ready, start to kick into that left hand. As you kick, tilt from the pelvis, bicep on the right side, stay by the ear as you lean forward, but keep lifting through that chest. So we're trying to keep the hips square here. So once you've got that starting position, they stay in that square. Lovely. Beautiful balancing, guys. We'll take one more breath in your dancer's pose. Really lift that chest and open here as you exhale. But slowly coming back, hands to heart center, left knee up. And when you're ready, step that left foot just a few feet behind the right. Maybe walk your feet mat width distance if you need on this side. Toes both point forward. Okay, option again, hands behind the back, maybe opposite hand on or opposite clasp. Reverse prayer. Or if you want to take hands together, squeezing the knuckles back behind you, your choice. Do whatever feels good in your body. Lift the chest and belly as you exhale, fold forward from the hips, all the way down. Keep your gaze towards the top of your mat for a nice long neck. Reaching down through both big toe knuckles. Draw those thighs up and away from the knees. Last breath here. As you exhale slowly with your chest, you draw yourself all the way up. And release whatever grip you have. Step forward, feet underneath the hips. Sweep the arms up high. As you inhale, exhale, come up onto the tiptoes if it's there for you. We're going to slowly start to lower like a melting candle all the way hips to the heels. So if you've got flexibility in your calves, which I don't, as a calf stretch, then you might be able to keep your heels on the ground and squat yourself all the way down. I get to about here and I have to stop. Calves are too tight. Otherwise, if your heels are lifted, you might find it easier to come down. Hands to your heart when you're there. Take an inhale. We're going to roll all the way back again as we did at the beginning of class onto our spine. When you're ready, exhale. Taking a few rock and rolls up and down, again pausing in your Halasana plow pose if that feels good. So maybe feet pressing behind you, flex the feet. Last couple of breaths. And then we'll meet on our backs, feet down to the mat, setting up for bridge pose. So keep the feet as close to your sit bones as you can, the heels up to your sit bones, knees in line with your hips. Tuck the tailbone, your belly in, and then when you're ready, press into the feet and roll one vertebra at a time up onto your shoulders. Stay here with hands on the mat. We'll take your arms underneath for the bind, coming onto the outer edges of your arms, pressing through feet, lifting chest to chin, and breathe here. You exhale, slowly rolling back onto your spine. Okay, windscreen wiper those knees side to side. We're going to take another bridge pose here, or if you feel like wheels in your practice for this evening, go for the wheel. When you're ready, lifting hips up. Taking about 5 breaths at the top of your bridge or wheel pose. Connect with that breath. When you're ready, start to make your way down. Slowly. And when your spine is flat on the mat, walk your feet mat width distance, windscreen wiper the knees side to side. And then we're going to take baby pose. We're just going to take a variation on it first before we come into our full happy baby. So grab your peace fingers around your big toes by bending the knees. Tailbone stays down onto the mat, so we want that flat, the lower back flat onto the mat. So before we stay here in happy baby, we're just going to take the legs out wide. So press the feet towards the outer edges of your mat. You can always stay with bent knees if it's too much for you. Maybe do one leg at a time, bringing right heel in, extend left leg, and then on the other side. Or if it's okay for you to take both legs out, I'm just going to stay here for about 5 breaths. It might feel good to rock and roll side to side, give me a little massage for the lower back. Keep shoulder blades drawing down, neck nice and long. Then bending the knees here, coming into happy baby. You can keep fingers onto your toes, or if you want to bring hands behind your thighs, that's a bit more comfortable. Or hands on the outer edges of your feet. Staying with that rocking and rolling, or find stillness. Drawing tailbone and shoulders down, soft belly as you deeply breathe in and out. One more breath here. Slowly releasing your feet down to the mat. Take soles of the feet down, knees bent. Hands to your belly. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths with your hands on your belly, noticing the rise and fall. As you slow down the breath, soften your muscles. Start to let go of any other tension that you're holding on to. And you can stay here, or if you want to come into Shavasana, you can start to slide your feet long. Drop the feet to the edges of the mat and allow the hands to come wide, palms face up. Just spend a minute or two here, or 30 seconds, untucking your shoulders, lengthening through the neck. And then close the eyes if they're not already. Taking a big breath in, fill the body up with breath. As you exhale, actively soften, release, relax every muscle in the body and feel heavy on your mat. Let it go. Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Sending it all the way to your fingertips, your toe tips. Crown of the head. Bring some slow movements back. Take whatever movement you need to reawaken the body here. Slowly, in your own time, make your way up to a comfortable seat. And we'll meet back with hands at heart center. Connecting with that intention you had for your practice. Reminding yourself why you showed up on your mat tonight. A moment of gratitude for yourself, for your practice, and for those on Zoom in this online world for sharing their energy with you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. Namaste. Well done, everyone.